Just roll it.
So last time we started the session by asking the head of Jonathan a few questions, and he gave us some very cryptic answers. Like when we asked where he lived or where his home base was, he said he had a simple home in the trade district. When we asked him how he came back, he just said a tragic death breeds warriors that takes 1 year to take revenge.
Ah,
So there are some other answers I can fill in after. So after these questions, we know exactly what to do. So we went after the mortician, since we were hoping to get him eventually. We found in this graveyard just walking around for some reason. The moment he saw us, he basically evoked every single zombie, every single corpse that was in this cemetery as a zombie. And uh, big ogre zombie. Krell
oh,
immediately made the ogre zombie dance,
good.
and he just kept dancing almost the whole fight.
He danced the whole time he was alive.
That man went
Great.
out with a bang.
Cut to us 2 years ago fighting for our lives against a normal ogre. And now here we are making a zombie ogre dance forever.
After the mortician was almost losing, he used some higher magic, gathered every single zombie into a gigantic mound and made this zombie cloth right here that almost killed Woods.
Eesh. Sounds like you guys really could have used someone with radiant damage.
Radiant
Probably.
damage doesn't do bonus against
Hmm.
zombies.
Speaking of Radiant, well, the contrary
Yeah,
of Radiant, I
that's
summoned a
right.
few demons to help in the fight.
I
Yeah,
forget. They only take bonus damage if it's a smite, not just in general.
Yeah.
yeah. So I summoned a few demons. Tenaruk right at the end. And what was the other ones? Balguras,
Yeah, Balgoras, you had two of them.
two of them,
Hmm.
because one of them can summon another.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
After a while, the mortician turned into what you see right here, a young blue dragon, zombie dragon.
He turned into the dragon?
He turned into the dragon. How? I don't know.
Magic?
Magic. I turned Woods into a ginormous squirrel because he was with very low life. But of
Hmm.
course, since he's a warforged, it's a mechanical ginormous squirrel with flaming claws and tail. Because, Woods
Okay.
accessory, I forgot the name.
The elemental hand wraps.
That one. After a lot of punching and spellcasting, we killed him. And I got 3 of the souls for my contract from him. How? I don't know. And then we leveled up.
Yep. So you gain inspiration, and Hansel gains a level.
Oh, sick. Didn't we get a? Didn't we? The last time we played, we got a
Yeah,
level
we
two. Or
leveled
the
up
last
two
time
back
I
to back.
played.
Yeah, we leveled up two back to back sessions.
It's fucking awesome.
It's only happened once before, but we really had our shit together back then. But
Well,
yeah, we
get me in.
rejoined just after having defeated the dragon turned necromancer.
Cool.
Still, no, I don't need it.
now I'm not susceptible to power word kill.
Congratulations.
And I have a 5th level spell slot.
Oh yeah, I got 8th level spell slots.
Nice.
Very nice.
Ooh, look at all these. Look at these 5th level spells.
Oh yeah, we are going to need about
Um,
12,000 gold, and we are basically immortal.
Whoa. I
and
haven't
because
used
Paige
this
got
at all.
access to 8th level spells, and now he can do clone and demiplane. So, you know, he just
Huh.
can have a standing army of undead whenever the fuck he wants it.
Get
After
rid
he
of
puts
2
in
of
the
my
elbow work.
spells and take.
I am just waiting for you to say, oh yeah, we have a week of off time. Page is gonna make his army.
Well, this is the second graveyard
Yeah,
that's
not
been
that great.
completely looted for all its dead. How many more could there be?
Legend lore?
But yeah, I think the most horrific part about clone is that it requires a cubic inch of flesh from the creature that is to be
Yeah.
cloned.
Yeah.
Like, there's only one part of the body you can get a cubic inch of flesh from.
Which is
The stomach. The fuck were you thinking?
the leg.
I mean, that's more muscle than anything. Your stomach's got a...
Ass.
I mean, your ass could work too, but then you're just never sitting down again.
I mean, when the clone comes back, he comes back full.
So when I die, I can sit down again.
Exactly.
I mean, you act like we don't have the ability to, I don't know, cure wounds, for instance.
True.
Speaking
But
of
does
cure
it
ultimately
wounds,
die,
regenerate
I'd
the
be like,
flesh?
I can get mass cure wounds.
Yeah, but
I'll
does
be
it
able to
regenerate the wounds or just close
Yeah,
them? Because
I mean,
that's very different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Regeneration is like a completely different spell.
Yeah, I guess it just closes the wounds. So, like, you'll get that one little layer of flesh back, but underneath it's still gone.
Yeah, you
That
just
sucks.
have a fucking abscess.
Dawn, what does this do? Oh,
cut off a
It's a-
limb to get
it's a
your
bright fucking light that does a ton of damage. That's awesome.
Where the fuck did the music go? Oh, no, it's doubled. Oh, because I have it open twice. Now, where the fuck did the character sheet go? Alright.
10-foot radius and 40 feet high. That's pretty big. Takes 8d6 damage. Not bad. That's quite nice. I like. So it looks like I'm taking Flame Strike and
So, while he's leveling, we have a body to loot and or desecrate.
Both.
I mean, at least somebody could benefit from his ridiculous armaments.
We can. I think I should probably drop concentration on what's.
First, before I go rampaging on the city, because I think I'm like I think I'm feeling like I'm pretty invincible, and it's only a matter of time.
Oh. Huh.
Alright, so who's doing what? Let's take a rid of the generous squirrel.
Actually, I think we should just gather everything salvageable from this dragon body.
You do that. I'm also curious where he was running to. Are these the buildings he's trying to run to, or what are these?
Those are mausoleums.
Oh. Mm.
When he transformed into a blue dragon, did his clothes got inside with him, or did they fall on the ground?
They had originally begun to bond to his form, but eventually clattered to the ground as they were no longer to hold shape.
Can I take a look at them, see if there's any notes or anything?
Let's see. You find rough maps, small tokens, an oddly like pristine child-sized blanket.
Uh, oh, okay. What?
Child somewhere. Does it look new or is it old looking?
It's rather old, but it's well kept.
I would say maybe it was his when he was little, but he was a dragon.
Clearly,
Well,
he's not a dragon all the time.
is there any initials? You know, like how some parents have like sewing, they're like a child's initials to them or whatever.
No, it's rather plain in design. Like, almost a wine color.
I'll uh, keep this maybe hands-on or something.
As for main equipment, he has his magical half plate, a sturdy as all hell looking shield, a spear, and his trusty warhammer.
Uh, like I said, I think we should collect everything and then just make a check in the house to see what's worth and what's not.
Alright, so just collecting as much of his gear as possible. If I close this, does that close? Yes, it does.
We should make an inventory later. That was the word I was looking for.
I mean, we kind of have one of those. It's called the vault.
Yeah.
Now that I don't have a duplicate window open, it's not going to audio loop.
So should we try to dismantle the body? Oh,
Right.
Hansel left. Oh, back.
I mean, it is a zombified dragon. How much are you expecting it to do? Oh, his laptop crashed. That would only make sense.
I mean, I imagine every single part of a dragon body is useful, even the bones.
Well, that's
And
fair.
collect it and then resell it, saying it's kind of fresh.
What is happening?
Welcome back.
Now, I turn off my laptop for a day, and now everything needs to update, and everything is going wrong. But it all
course.
worked a few minutes ago. Whatever. It's fine. It all seems to be cleared up now.
Alright. Well, obviously we can't take this whole dragon with us, so you're gonna need to break off the parts you find useful.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, what do you find useful and how do you attempt to get it?
God damn it, it's hard to pick apart.
I can only
Think what to
handhold so far.
Woods is gonna collect whatever scales he can, even if they're pretty bad condition. I'm pretty sure he can polish them up to make them look nice. And I don't know, claws seem interesting.
Alright.
So definitely scales and other claws. And I don't know, do you need teeth for anything, Paige?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to take his eyes and a few bones.
You, Krill?
I don't think I really need anything. Like, a trophy would be nice, but it's not a necessity.
Why don't you take his head so we can put it on a mantle upside the fireplace?
Despite the fact that its head is bigger than I am. Our guy with the ridiculous strength isn't here.
Well, I can just...
Unless
I
you
don't
magically
have any
have...
spell for that.
I'm about to say, unless you suddenly gained Tensor's floating disc out of nowhere.
Oh, I know. Krell can just hold to the head and we teleport back home.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, corpses do count as objects, so...
Wouldn't the fact that she's holding to the head count?
Well, it counts as a held object, because corpses count as objects.
Exactly, so...
How are we severing
So-
this thing?
Woods, you are the one with the blade.
A blade fabled to cut wind, in fact.
Yeah, I'll give it a few chops. I'm not sure what we're gonna put it. But we also gotta have like looking around. Is there like any authorities that were drawn to a giant squirrel and the zombie dragon in this area?
We're
In
in
the
the
distance.
slums. I'm pretty sure everyone's running away from that.
Perfect. No, we gotta stay focused. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go chop, and then we gotta investigate. We'll just do a grave check in the area or wherever this guy was heading, and we'll see. And we'll be off.
Okay. So yeah, Woods just unleashes a handful of overhead downward sword slices. And eventually is able to just slice through the neck bone, dropping the head to the ground. You still having technical difficulties over there?
No, I think it's all cleared up now.
Alright, you're not on roll 20 at the moment.
Shit. There we go.
you
All fixed.
And I wonder if we know anyone that could stuff and mount this for us.
Good. Well, Mason's quite likes taxidermy, I heard.
Huh. Okay, I guess that works.
Checked.
Krell never went in that room.
Neither did I, but I assume I forgot the name of the rogue told us about it.
Woots. Woots was
The
the
rogue
one in
that did
there.
Oh. Was Woods
I don't
or
think
was
I
it the
mentioned
other
it. I'd be
one?
like, oh, bunny or the bunny. I don't think he was there for that. I stayed in
Nah.
longer than he did.
Yeah, Boots investigated the whole house.
Before
Even the
that,
stick.
the bunny.
Probably. He just ended up down in the murder basement.
Oh, anyway, we'll find someone
Yep.
who will pass the opportunity to work with the head of a dragon.
Fair.
Someone normal.
No one's normal.
Let's say, how could any of us be described as even remotely normal?
Good point.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Eh, everyone gather in Talabart. Thankfully, we have the magic circle. Otherwise, we will have to hope we arrive at the correct place.
Alright, we arrive back at our circle with Dragon's head in tow. How are we getting out of this fucking room?
Just someone needs to open the door and I'll just teleport out. You guys are doomed.
Like, we're fine, but how are we getting the dragon head out of here?
You know what? Let's leave at the corner, clean it a bit so it won't stink the place, and we think about it later.
Fair
That
enough.
seems like a poor choice.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
I don't know. This was your idea.
Krell said who was the one who said she wanted a trophy.
Yeah, but the whole head.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. What did you guys do?
Yeah,
You were gone for an hour.
we'll figure it out at some point.
Oh.
Or it just becomes a relic that chills in this room for the rest of eternity.
Now we can break it down, reconstruct it. Bones can work like that, right? I don't know.
They can.
I mean, technically, since they count as objects, we could use mending on them.
Perfect. I don't have that. I'm pretty sure someone else does,
I
though.
think Hansel does.
I do.
And so you're the one responsible for the dragon head.
That he doesn't know about yet.
He's... I know.
Alright. Let's get out of here and get back to planning things. We just walk in and Hansel's just napping in the chair.
I'm here. I'm awake. What happened? What I miss?
I throw the blanket over his head.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What happened?
Oh, this blanket belonged to the mortician, at least for
What?
a while ago.
You did that without me?
You literally was not possible to wake up.
Really? That's not normal for me.
We tried everything we could think of. By the way, I would go change your pants. There's kind of boiling hot gravy in there.
What? What the fuck?
I figured the warmth would wake you up, but it didn't, and now it just looks like you've soiled yourself.
Okay,
Also,
I'll be back.
definitely should take a shower because those graffiti marks on your face don't go out easy.
You are the first person who I have thought about killing with no justifiable reason behind it.
I'm sure there's at least one justifiable reason.
Just one? I think there's
I
multiple.
said at least one.
Okay, well, I'm going to go take care of that. I'll be back momentarily.
He just walks away, clumps of gravy dripping from his pant leg. Ugh.
I think I made a mistake.
Alright. So, while Hansel's off, we just kind of disperse all the loot onto our table.
A couple eyes, a lot of bones, claws, scales.
I was mostly referring to everything that was on the Mortician.
Oh, sorry.
Body. The dragon
So,
body.
a few maps, warhammer, spear, shield, plate, magical plate.
Ooh. What are the maps of?
It's just a
Question.
crude map of the town. With,
Red X's I should be aware of that.
no, it's just like a map to find your way around. Oddly enough, the slums part of the map is more detailed than the rest.
You know, now that I think about it, if he wants to risk it, and that's a big if, we could use teleport on that blanket to teleport where it was 6 months ago.
That
You
is
can do that.
oddly specific.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly here on the spell.
Yeah, associated objects. You can, if you
Wow.
possess an object, take it from the desired destination within the last 6 months.
Huh.
So we can teleport to anywhere that object has been in the last 6 months, but we would have to know the exact timing that it was at a place we would want to go, or just process of elimination that shit.
Huh. That's
Basically, it's a lot of risk.
yeah, that feels very dangerous, like blindly stepping in the enemy territory.
Yeah, that's exactly what we would be doing.
It's like, okay,
Although
we're
I
gonna go
guess that's
back
kind of
4
all we do.
We're gonna go back 4 months, 2 weeks, and a day from today. He was fucking 30 miles in the sky at that exact moment.
That would be a fucking problem. Okay, well, something to consider, but maybe not right now.
Yeah, just remember, that's an option.
Right. Um, so I'm a little behind. You guys just went and like killed him?
Yeah, there was this whole big battle, loads of zombies. Which was a squirrel for a while.
Ow.
Whatever that creature was, and it was glorious.
So you couldn't
Don't ever
get
say that
any
to
info
Spoon.
out of him, I imagine.
Do what?
Sorry, what was the question?
You didn't get like any information out of him.
Well,
He
it's hard
still-
to get information when someone transforms into a dragon.
No, what
Ah,
happened, Hansel, was
I'm sorry.
what happened was we did not stealthily, as we probably should have, but it slipped my mind. We did not stealthily go into the graveyard. He saw us, freaked out, summoned a horde of dead zombies. Frill made made one of them, the big one, dance, and dance, and dance some more. And yeah, so there wasn't really a moment to talk.
Oh.
But he knew exactly who we were. Because I remember, Paige, you mentioned how you were in a perfect disguise the entire time. When you first
Yes.
tried to battle him and almost won.
Probably someone warned him, like Jonathan or someone in the organization.
Just like that.
I
Kinda
see.
scary that they know our faces.
We have to don Max again. Oh, I have a new one I can probably do and strike fear in my enemies.
Did you
Woods,
have the
you're getting
cat
some
one?
dangerous ideas.
I
Say
like
dangerous,
it.
I say creative.
Huh.
They were so innocent before.
But we did get.
When was Krell ever innocent?
Wait, so this guy was my only lead, and now he's dead.
Well, his head is in the other room.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why?
Right, you can speak with
You
dead
you know
people.
what? Let's check it out. You'll see why when you see it. You understand.
I can't speak to dead people.
Yeah, but oh, actually I can't. It's not humanoid.
Oh boy.
Like
Well,
You know
I
what?
said,
This is a minor setback to a great comeback. This is progress. Don't think negatively. This is good.
this is the only possible setback that my plan could have had.
And we'll do that
oh,
next time.
Hansel, we got some maps and his blanket. Does anything of his help you?
Perhaps I'll take a look at the maps and blanket. But, uh, oh boy, it's not looking good.
The reason
Which
why we
basically,
decided to seek him out was because, like, oh, we had more questions for Jonathan we should have asked, but we
right?
didn't.
But
So we tried to
but
capture another soul, and he was nearby. This even
it
didn't
just
come
it
back.
just went dry because he turned into a fucking a dragon.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh my god. Okay.
it's a lot. It's okay.
It's probably good. In retrospect, it's probably good that I didn't go at it alone. Like I originally, back when I first got to Nevermore, planned to.
Well, yeah, you would have been dead.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, imagine if he had gone full force when Paige went after him.
yeah, that would be scary.
Final form, Paige. Oh my gosh.
I am effectively back to square one. But that's okay. I mean, so is there a dragon's head in our workshop right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Uh,
A blue dragon
how
in that.
how are you going to get it out?
Well, I use Mage Hand to tap Sensor back. That's your job, mate.
How is that my job?
You were the one sleeping the whole time.
You're the one who teleported the dragon into the house.
Was Krell's idea.
May
fuck?
not have thought that one through.
You couldn't have taken like his claws instead.
We also did that.
So why did you need the head?
As a trophy.
You guys are going to be the death of me.
I mean,
Probably.
it's only the second dragon I've killed.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I kind
Okay.
of forgot about that. I wonder if Spoon Sword is still on that dragon.
Probably. It's probably rusted out by now, but it's probably still there.
It has been 3 years.
It's been like 3.5 years since then.
Lots of rain.
It wasn't exactly a roofed building. Like, that was a fucking tower with the roof blown out.
Yeah, it sure was.
How do you know that?
Me, Max knows that.
Oh,
Okay, well, it sounds like a lot. Um, it's good that he's dead, no doubt about that. But now, like last time, we're kind of back to
square one.
one.
The only
So
time we managed to get some people alive, we hired them instead.
yeah, and then we disappear for 3 years. It's not It's not the best look for us. I can't lie.
Why is it so hard to
So,
let people live?
so what though? Because 3 out of the 4 people here use magic, which is very hard not to kill people with, and the fourth happens to really like hitting people very hard.
I mean, you are describing everyone in this room.
Yeah, who's the fourth?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sometimes I forget you also like to hit people really hard with a stick.
Who doesn't?
That part I forgot.
I finally have a name for my big stick.
You named the big stick?
Yeah, because when I leveled up, my charisma hit 20, because I got an SI.
Cool.
So, I've named my big stick Diplomacy.
It's not fucking not funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
Alright, well. So now we need to figure out what our next play is after that. I need to. Is there really nothing going on with these maps? They're just crude maps of the town. There's no markings or anything.
But yeah, the most simple definition of diplomacy is the art of dealing with people in a sensitive and effective way.
Maybe it's like one of those secret maps where if you like put it above a candle, you can see something secret.
Have you been reading Page's books again?
No,
Only half of them are like that.
there's like a real book. It's like a real thing.
Because I would know that.
Right, you can't see. And by extension, you can't read, so how would you know about Page's book?
Because I can hear you going in his room.
Hey,
I
what's
do
that
not.
about?
That does not happen. She's just trying to instigate.
If I catch you in my room, you are gonna regret that.
Okay.
Anyway, do we have any candles in this room?
I think I actually have candles in my inventory.
I think I probably do.
I do.
too.
I have 5 candles from the start of the game.
Well, let's light
Nice.
one up and see if it does anything.
Just don't put the maps on fire.
I won't set them on fire, and if I do, I can snuff out that fire. I have that ability.
I think a lot of us do.
Yeah, I think every person who can use magic here has prestidigitation.
Yep.
So there you go.
Now, Alright, we light
Good
up a
work.
candle,
Cool.
set it on the table.
Hold the map kind of over it, but not within flame distance.
Alright, you let the ink of the page soak up the heat of the flame, and nothing really happens.
God damn it!
Need something
Wow.
acidic. I'm gonna go grab some lemons or something
What?
lime.
Why?
We have that.
Where did you hear this?
I read some of the pages books. That adventuring one with the treasure.
Oh,
Oh, you read the Treasure Island?
Yes.
That's a very good one.
that's something about that feels on the nose.
Well, I mean, it's only like one of 4 movie and or books that I can think of that happening in.
It happened in.
But now I really need to watch Treasure Planet again. Because I love that fucking movie as a kid. Same story, just, in space.
Perfect.
Alright, well, y'all are goofing around with maps. Krell's gonna check out the rest of this equipment.
Don't think there's anything really useful for me there.
Let's say the weapons would be out of your league to wield. The armor, more than likely, is too heavy. Because you're not proficient in any armor. And I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume you're not proficient in shield either.
Yep.
Are any of us proficient in shield now that I'm thinking about it? Now Krell is, but you'd never catch her actually using one because she needs both hands for the bonking club.
The Bonking Club. The diplomatic weapon.
My laptop crashed again.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think something bad's happening.
Do
I
you possibly downloaded anything weird lately?
No, I have my. It's been off for like, I don't know. When was the last time I turned it on? A
Forget
week or
that.
two
When was the
ago.
last time you cleaned it?
It's very clean. I make sure it's clean.
What about the fans?
Ooh,
That feels important. Because it might just be crashing because it's overheating.
that is entirely possible. Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I'll take a look after this.
It is getting to summer for you guys, so that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. Okay, so what did we talk about while I was gone? I zoned out for a second there.
We were trying to divvy up gear. And we were talking about how Paige pretty much can't use anything.
Ah, what gear did we get?
A warhammer, a spear, a
Shield.
set of half plate, and a shield. None of which have been identified as of yet.
Don't we have someone we could pay to do that? Because none of us have identify.
I mean, one of us has detect magic.
Didn't someone have Oh, that's true. I think I also have detect magic.
Well, I know Woots has a wand of it, so...
Oh, so you can do that without expending a spell slot.
Well, you guys can do it ritually casted, right?
Yeah, but it
Actually,
takes 10 minutes
is it?
plus casting time if you have the ritual casting ability.
So I could ritual cast it.
It'd just take 11 minutes.
Do you want to sit here for 10 minutes while I just prepare a ritual, or do you just want to get it done now? And we're not even gonna know what kind of magical these things are, just that they're magical.
Well, you can also
Or else
glean
be-
their schools of magic, if any are applicable.
Oh. That too.
God, I imagine anyone using detect magic on the party just feels the immediate effects of getting flashbanged at this point.
Yeah, we're really decked out.
Alright, so regardless of which one of you is detecting magic, all of those pieces of equipment aforementioned are magical in nature.
Any schools of magic worth noticing?
And yeah, any applicable schools?
There are none. Which means they're likely just pieces of equipment with plus X modifiers on them.
Well, good. I mean, if the half plate is magical, who else can wear half plate here?
Krell is proficient in medium armor.
Oh, it's medium armor. I thought it was heavy.
Yep. Half plate's medium. Full plate is heavy. I think both have a stealth brain farting on the word. It'll come to me eventually. But you have disadvantage on stealth while wearing it, if I remember correctly.
I see. Right. Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure someone could benefit from that. Better armor, that's always good.
Is anyone but Krell even proficient in it?
I am.
It's your
I'm
AC at the
proficient in
moment.
all. My AC is 16.
Alright, take it.
Okay.
Yours is less than mine.
Swap it out for my chainmail.
Alright. Just pull character sheet. And take that. And Hansel now just casually has 20 AC.
Neat. I feel better already.
Your armor weighs 40 pounds.
Oh, well, that's not that much of a problem. My carrying weight is like really high.
Oh, it doesn't make you. It doesn't have stealth.
Why is the bonus
I
to
don't
my
have stealth
con roll
disadvantage.
10,000?
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Something tells me that's not very normal.
Did you get?
I think something got fucked up when we put the armor in.
Hold on, let me look through its
What happened to my constitution?
I know that for sure you cannot get drunk.
I could drink gallons of
Hold on.
vodka and just be alright.
Vodka, man, go harder tequila.
We can go to tequila, mezcal,
What were those things that were like the Four Locos, or I think what they're called?
Four Loko.
Or I forgot what they're called. There's something Locos or something.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. It's Four Loco.
It was the Four Locos. Okay, I heard those could mess you up.
Oh yeah. The original recipe
Yeah,
was
they're-
worse.
They're fucking like giant. That's a big. Not only are they like, I don't know what their proof is, but it's high, and also they're massive. They're the fucking size of your head. Something really weird happened.
Something like incredibly weird happened. Even with it off, it's still doing something, and I can't manually fix it.
Uh-oh. Ooh. I wonder what the fuck caused that.
Yeah, because it's showing it as being affected by something. Or just completely deleting it from the inventory didn't fix anything.
What the fuck is causing in the first place?
Oh, it doesn't even have like a bonus modifier there. And if you hover over it, it says the original number is 15.
Yeah, and I have no, I have nothing that changes my constitution.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, that is definitely
A roll
strange.
20 moment.
I wonder. I'm duplicating it. Didn't fix that. Something very weird has happened.
Something has occurred and we don't know what to do about it.
Can't you just change manually back to the where you were
No,
before?
we can't. Something is making it be that.
Yeah.
It's treating it as if a magic item is causing that to happen.
Try deactivating some stuff in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Like, what if I turn that off? Nope, that didn't do it.
Delete the item, then try to reapply. Or
I'm
Alright,
glad
tried
you did
that.
that.
oh,
Just gonna turn off everything and see if that affects anything.
Okay, that fixed it, and I don't know why.
What was it?
I literally unequipped every item, and it went back to normal.
That is bizarre.
Alright, now I'm just gonna equip everything one by one.
Put the armor back on. My AC is.
Okay, it's Mjolnir.
It's Mjolnir that's causing it?
Yeah.
For fucking how? I guess something in Mjolnir's thing just caused that to happen.
Yeah, but as soon as I equipped it. Granted, you could still roll attacks with it, even if it doesn't show as being equipped.
Yeah.
So.
And now my belt of hill giant strength isn't boosting my strength.
It shows that it is on the duplicate version I have.
Well, I'll just write it in 21 because I basically never take the fucking thing off.
Yeah. Get rid of the duplicate. Yeah, there's nothing in the
Who knows? I'm not a. I don't write code. It just spotted it randomly. And I was like, that something's not right about that. That's definitely not what that number is supposed to be.
Yeah, I have to look into logic behind that, and figure that out, because that's weird even for roll 20.
Some value somewhere got fucked up.
Yeah, and it's probably just like an extra zero somewhere or a space. Something I just didn't catch. I might
I
just
forgot
have.
a semicolon.
Sorry, I had
Don't
the
talk to
brief
me about
surge
fucking
of.
not putting a semicolon. It was
Sorry about that, guys. I had the brief surge of feeling like genuine purity for a moment. Seems to have resolved itself.
With that high level of constitution, people just heal when around you.
I wonder if it healed any of that mental scarring.
Hmm.
Rarely.
Alright, what were we saying before the apocalypse happened?
We were
Right.
checking out the map, debating the armor, and Krill was looking at some other stuff.
Yeah, we were gonna put lemons on it.
Ready? So, none of the rest of this equipment is even useful to Krell. Warhammer and Warhammer and Spear are both off of strength, which she is severely lacking in. Anybody need a shield?
My weapon is one-handed. Or is it?
Mjolnir is one-handed, yeah.
Yeah, I could also benefit from a shield, yes.
We could use the hammer and the spear together with the head of the dragon to make a nice mantle for the fireplace.
Because that's what we do with magical shields. Alright, who's ready to hear Max have a coronary?
Hey! A nice round 23.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was +3 half plate and +3 shield, which is why he had an AC of 25. Before he was a dragon.
Alright, so your AC is 23 right now?
Yep.
Oh my god, you beat Woods. I'm throwing you in front.
The Woots is specifically good at dodging. Hansel's good at just tanking now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be soaking those hits up.
Oh, you're gonna be my
Ooh,
human
nice
shield.
new meat shield.
I went from frail and weak, and now I'm something very different.
Frail and weak to wearing them probably where someone messed with you when you were dead to wearing his clothes. How does that feel?
I'm not going to dignify that with an answer.
We can circle back to that. That's okay.
Let's not. Maybe let's not.
Lex doesn't listen.
Let's figure out what our next move is, because right now we're kind of in the dark.
Well, according to Jonathan's, we have a lead in the trade district. So there's that. But then again, it's
I'm
pretty
sorry,
broad.
say that again? I actually just didn't hear you.
Oh. According to Jonathan's info, we got a lead in the trade district for the anvil. But we still got the priest in the slums if we want to go hunt him down as well, or hunt them down as well.
Well, we know that the anvil is probably somewhere in the slums, and Jonathan has a house in the trade district.
You're right. We should totally investigate the house in the trade district because I'm definitely curious what he has.
Yeah,
So we
more
just
about
know
that
that
is
it's a house in the trade district.
yeah, a simple home by the trade district.
Okay.
You
Well,
said
that
you can.
can't be that hard to find.
No, no, we can
Also
narrow this down.
about that weapon you were constantly looking for. He said it was from a land far away where machines like that fight many wars.
Huh.
You said with that
Yes.
spell with the blanket, you can do that to the Jonathan's gun, right?
Ooh.
Yeah,
We
I can.
teleport potentially to his house.
That's
Or
a
potentially
very good
somewhere else.
thinking. Yeah, but that's another possibility.
It wouldn't be the worst idea ever, I think.
Would it be in the sky with the sun, if need be?
I don't think he'd be in the sky. Something tells me that's not the case.
Well, the dragon could have been. I mean, they fly. There's not much space between the ceilings here.
Yes, now he could have been in the sky. That part I'm more willing to believe. But the gun, less, I imagine. But he could have been any number of places 6 months ago.
We don't need to travel where it was 6 months, it's up to 6 months.
Up to 6 months.
So we
So
could
what about
just
the
ask
day
for
we
a few
killed?
weeks.
He had to have been somewhere before we killed him, right?
Yes.
And I wonder, how likely do you think it was that it was his house?
House
Good
are numerous
point.
locations. It has to be somewhere. And there's a lot of items to investigate slash pick up.
I feel like wherever we end up by doing that will probably be helpful, assuming we live through the worst of it. Which, I mean, we're pretty able to live through most things at this point.
Nice armor. Paige is looking fabulous as always. Krill
Thank
is a
you.
killer.
We're all killers, Woot.
Debatable with yourself, but I think Krill can probably stab you a few more times and beat you. Again.
I prefer the term middleman of the gods.
Well, middleman is kind of hard to swing when one's literally in your brain. And technically, I sent them to his daughter. It's a whole thing.
I'm more of a middleman than Krell is.
I think she's family. Oh, that's
It's
nice.
kind of weird that we all have some type of connection with that god.
Some of us got way better deals than others.
True.
Hansel still doesn't even know what the cost of his resurrection was.
I don't. You're right. Neither of them will tell me. I've been with Kingston for years.
Maybe they're not on speaking terms, and it's like a parent thing, where like you don't want to upset the child through your art, like fighting, so you just don't talk to them.
And
Are your
so all
god
you
slash patron?
Why
all
would
you
they
need to
have been
know,
in
it's
contact
not
in the
your
first place?
fault, okay?
It's not.
I am a fully grown adult. Do not talk to me like I am a child.
We're just explaining this, and it's okay for parents to, or patrons, or whatever, the relationship, to drift apart
The fact
and
that you
find
went to
a bit of
parents
happiness.
first, the
They
fact that
still
you
love
went
you
to
very
parents
much.
first tells me that that maybe I'm not
You need to
getting
figure
the
some
life
things out,
respect.
and they'll get back to you. And you know what? It just takes time.
Oh boy. What? You know, it's fine. We should worry less about me and focus on our next step. We have the priest, we have the house in the trade district, which I imagine finding it won't be that hard. And what was our lead on the anvil? Do we have one?
We got something cryptic.
Something cryptic. Very good. Well then, we should probably go for the less cryptic things.
Hey, they added
got-
new text types.
Ooh,
Unresurrected, since he was a zombie.
sucked because we took him in Soul Cage.
Squirrel's worst enemy.
The dragon.
Yeah, it was a squirrel that beat him.
Fair enough. Okay. So next stop, the trade district?
Work anyway, so it all works out.
Huh. Right. Okay, then I think once you guys rest up a bit from your life or death battle, we can head out.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I'm starving in the morning. Also, did we ever figure out where Chori went?
And she probably just had like the day off. They've been working since you hired them.
I know, but isn't it weird that she didn't warn anyone?
Maybe just a little bit. I think it's probably fine.
Any relatives? I mean,
Not that we know of.
Oh, she's not here tomorrow. We should probably search something. Search for her.
If she's not here tomorrow, I've got locate person to figure that part out.
Oh, can't you do that right now?
I mean, no, I don't have the spell prepared. It's just I can have it.
Oh, okay then.
It's in my list of spells I should prepare.
What time is it?
Late afternoon, probably sometime around 5ish.
What do you guys want for afternoon tea?
Trying to think of something hilarious to describe the Mortician's death at the moment. So,
I don't care. Something to wake me up a bit. I'm still a bit groggy from being asleep for so long.
I assume you won't want any gravy.
What? No. Unless it's sausage gravy. Not just like your standard brown meat slop gravy.
Like the one was in your plants.
Yes, like that one, Paige. Ah!
what the hell?
That was the security system going off. Someone
Oh.
just came in the house. I'll be right back.
Or maybe not. Who knows? God, I can't think of anything witty. Screw it, I'll update it later. Oh.
Okay, so we rest before we search for Jonathan's house.
Um,
Okay, before the time that we, ended him, when was the last time you actually killed him?
2 days prior.
Okay, so I'm going to choose that specific date to teleport when we going to do that. Because either the guns were in his house or other base, of some other base of his. So, and
Yeah.
anyway, we will be standing in enemy territory.
let's say that happens. We got a surprise because we just suddenly appeared. Can we, 1, get away, 2, disappear, or 3, can attack back?
All good
Yeah.
questions.
But we should definitely rest because if we do need to run, I got another teleport ready. 8 level spells are so good to have.
Yeah, must be nice.
Alright,
What
I'm
was
back.
that envy I heard?
What are we doing now? What were you talking about?
Or we
We
can
should.
escape if we end up in enemy territory.
Oh,
Can you turn
I don't
invisible?
know.
Yeah, that's why we need
Wanton
to rest
violence.
before. That way you'll get both a 7th and an 8th level spell slot. Both useful for teleport.
Oh, so we have 2 slots with which to teleport with now.
Yep.
Well, there you go. That's how we get out then.
We just need
If
to
we
rest before because I used one to get us back here.
Right, no, that part I understand. Like, I get that. I totally get it. You guys went out and fought for your lives. I stayed here and did, not that.
Next time we go, which we're apparently it's going to happen soon, you're definitely coming with us. We apologize that we left you behind. We just got overexcited in the moment.
If we can find where the mortician was working, that's probably where I can pick up Geo's trail. If there is one. The whole thing was kind of a shot in the dark in the first place.
Let's search for Jonathan's stuff first. After that, we can use the blankets to try to find the mortician's house.
I am totally here for it.
I just thought about it. Your guys are totally dependent on me on that one.
Searching,
yeah,
but that might be.
Teleport.
I can go searching myself, but that might be frowned upon in like a legal sense. But
I think a lot of the things we do kind of are.
Hey, nothing's legal if you can't read the laws.
I mean, does allow even count if we don't get caught?
That's true. We haven't been caught doing anything illegal, and if we were, I think we probably killed the guys who caught us. So, um, you know. So the plan is, you guys get some rest, then we go out to the trade district. Is that right?
We don't need to go off the trade district. We use Jonathan's gun to teleport immediately.
That's right, yes. And if we end up in enemy territory, if it gets too hairy, we can teleport back. Fantastic. We really are good at this whole planning thing.
This could only
Oh.
go amazingly.
What could possibly go wrong? What's the worst that could happen?
And you know what? Maybe if we get enough trouble, your patrons might
You're
notice
calling them
you.
my parents! They're not my parents!
Weren't they ones who created you?
No!
Well, either way, they might notice you're in trouble / probably in jail, or just injured, and might, be like set aside their
Intervene to help me?
differences.
Do you think
Yeah,
our
it
parents
might-
will pay the fine for us to get out of jail?
Well, at least their son. I'm sorry, interest.
They're not my parents.
They
had,
gave
like,
you life,
a
didn't
real-
they?
I had like a real family. Like they were real people that existed.
You know what? Family is what you make of it. It could be.
Well, those two aren't.
Don't they give you means of defending yourselves and gave you life before that?
I'm going to strangle you. I'm going
Do
to
that
do
when
bad
we
things to
afraid.
you.
You might convince that you're on their side.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Get rolling.
It's like the warlock that has daddy issues actively trying to like subvert that cliche. Like, no, it's not right. Quit saying that. Why do I even bother? You guys should probably rest before you bleed out.
I think I'm good. I didn't really get stabbed all that much.
That's unusual for you.
Well, they didn't bring weapons for whatever reason. So, I got punched a lot though. That kind of sucked.
Ah,
Well, I'm just hungry.
great. Then go eat. Leave me alone. I'm going to toil over the board a bit more. See if I can, I don't know, come up with something or make it look different by rearranging the pieces.
You could read some of Spoon's conspiracies that he left behind.
He left conspiracies,
I assume so.
but like, he didn't. I don't think Spoon was smart enough to come up with conspiracies.
No one ever said you had to be.
That's true, yeah. That applies in the real world, especially so.
Well, considering Faerun and most of the Forgotten Realms lore, everything is on planes. So you think there's a round Earth society in this world?
I mean, there has to be, right? Like, I mean, you're God here, so you decide if there is. Oh, I just got a Windows pop up. That wasn't good. I don't know what that means, but it can't mean anything good.
Well, it's either low
30
battery, update, or your computer's about to explode.
Well, it's plugged in. I don't think it needs an update, and the fans are whirring very loudly. So I think we're gonna go with option C. Good work, guys. I'm going to go read my book for a long time. See if I can make some heads or tails of any of this nonsense.
I just realized we never
good.
gave Hansel like any of the information we got.
Nope. And I definitely asked for it more than once.
Like I think we gave him
We
like
told you, but it didn't make any sense.
I think we gave him like one of the actual answers that Jonathan gave us.
What I effectively know is he has a house in the trade district. We got something cryptic about the anvil. And and we asked about his guns.
Can I be the annoying lore nerd right now?
Okay.
Go for it.
Farion and all the other realms are actually round. They are just protected by like hemispheres that spelljammers have to teleport after them to get to the planets.
Did you go and look that up to subvert the joke, or did you just know that offhand?
I was curious.
Okay, so you looked it up.
But
Well,
I
now we
also
know.
a lot of Forgotten Realms lore. Actually, I was going to send the channel I look lore to the DM because you
Yeah,
know
do that.
maybe he
I'll
finds it
watch that shit.
interesting. Okay, I'll put in the the text channel.
It's okay,
I'm a
we
lore
can go
freak,
over.
so I can't stop looking.
We can go over the info proper in the morning.
Let me see if I will change any spells I have.
Oh yeah, I
Wow,
should probably.
that was a very misleading article title. Deadliest creature on Earth now active in upstate New York. Can you guess
What's the
what it was?
creature?
Can you guess what creature it is? Because it's
I don't
definitely
know,
not the
maybe-
one you're thinking about.
Is it a mosquito?
Right on the money.
Yep. Because the mosquitoes do carry deadly viruses. And they are technically the most deadly. But that article is just trying to get fucking clicks.
Oh yeah.
Nobody in upstate New York is gonna catch malaria. Probably. Don't quote me on that.
I sent it.
Neat.
I'll take a look at that later. Just looked under this end table and somebody threw a banana peel under here.
The fuck?
What?
I don't know, but somebody did it, and
And you're just now noticing it now. In the
yeah,
room
well, the
you live
table is
in.
very. I don't live in this house. I'm visiting.
Oh, fair enough. It's still pretty weird that you did
No,
notice.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know who did that or why, but that is not very cool. I'm gonna throw that away.
But yeah, the afternoon fades into night, and before long, The sense of it being morning washes over us, and the day begins anew.
Okay. Back to work.
Come on, everyone. Give hands
What?
for the spell.
Oh, right.
He has to be touching us to teleport us.
Why? Please, Token, just move. I beg you. I need to get a new mouse, man. This thing is not it.
Hopefully we come back without a dragon head this time.
Yeah, we really need to figure out what to do with that.
I already said it, we're going to make a mantle for the fireplace.
Right, but how are we going to get it out of the workshop?
You are going to deal with that.
First,
Gonna kill you.
Later. Teleport.
Alright, so focusing your energy through the weapon. Familiarity with target. You, teleport yourself to some nigh unknown location. And before you realize it, you're, standing beside a kitchen table. And a very shocked looking woman and young child are looking back at you. Like, what the ever-loving fuck just happened?
Do they look like relatives or just random people?
Hey, you could get their names with the I. That would tell us. If they have the
yeah.
same last name, we would know.
I'm going to immediately do that.
Rebecca Falcroft and Jeanette Falcroft.
Nope.
No.
Oh god, we just teleported into a random family's house.
Yes, but
Why
this
was he
gun was.
here?
I will say the gun was here, so obviously he was here with it at some point during that day.
Hello. Did a man with blonde hair come here about 3 or 4 days ago?
You mean my husband?
Is his name Jonathan?
Sometimes? Why? Why are you here?
Paige, get us out of here now. like right now.
Wait a minute, this could be a clue.
Listen, I will go invisible, and I will stick around. But you need to go.
what's she making at the
Wow.
moment? Like, what's she doing?
They're just eating breakfast.
What are they eating?
Just some toast, maybe some leftover sausages from the previous night.
Okay, did we brought any the blanket?
I don't know. I think Hansel still has it. But he's invisible now.
Oh, this one.
Oh, okay. Come on, Hansel, we're going back.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Oh, before I forget,
figure-
your husband is totally dead. Took a 3-story tumble. Totally tragic.
You didn't need to say it that way.
I'm gonna
Probably
figure out
not.
where this house is.
The little girl is just bawling her fucking eyes out now.
Oh, now I feel
Right, don't
bad.
cry, little one. How old is this child?
She's 4.
Oh god.
Seriously,
no,
who are
child,
you
don't-
people and why are you in my house?
Well, we are searching for someone who is trying to murder us.
Well, certainly it wasn't my husband's. But
When
it
was the
still
last
doesn't
day he was here?
2, maybe 3 days ago.
I think her husband was possessed.
He didn't seem out of the ordinary when he left the house.
Why are these people so complacent?
Because we just appeared from nowhere.
We just appeared from nowhere, we're heavily armed, and we just let her know her husband is dead. I think fear is kind of running this conversation.
I am gonna, while they're in the rabble of conversation, I'm gonna go outside and figure out where this house is.
Alright. You go around looking for landmarks, and you can kind of geolocate yourselves using some of the steeples from some of the temples that are nearby.
Great. Now that I know that, it's time for me to invisibly go search the house.
Yes, invisibly with your permanent disadvantage to stealth.
Well, you know what?
Clunk,
It's
clunk,
okay.
clunk, 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 clunk. The fuck is that?
What's making that noise?
Are there children on my roof again? Running around with their toy swords and crossbows. Diving into bales of hay.
Whack.
Well, lady, you'll be happy to know that no one else is going to be possessed, like her husband was.
Husband was
Okay, I
possessed.
suppose.
We would offer compensation, but we don't have that obligation, so bye.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm going to get the crow and wood sand and just teleport back.
Jesus.
I can circumvent the walking problem with my armor by just floating slightly off the ground with steps of night.
Just for 10 minutes, you're just lazily floating like an inch off the ground.
And I think I'm mostly interested in like their bedroom.
Wandering through the house, it just seems like an ordinary family home.
Boy, we really fucked something up. Oh no.
In my mind, Jonathan was
Yeah.
possessing people.
Do they have a basement?
No, it's like a one
Well,
floor, maybe 3 rooms in the whole house.
so no basement, no attic, normal, wholesome family. Ah! Okay, it's time for me to go. I gotta get the hell out of there.
Just fling open the door again. Float out onto the street.
And then leave very quickly.
We're gonna have this woman think she's
No, yeah.
haunted by the spirit of her dead husband or some shit.
Oh boy. So that taught us nothing, right?
Well, we did tell us that Jonathan was probably stealing people's bodies.
Or his family just didn't know that he keeps coming back.
His name was Jonathan Doe, which that doesn't sound like a real name.
Well, I checked with my eyes, so that's
Oh, so
His
that
real
really
name.
is his real name. That's crazy.
It's almost like he could have, I don't know, used a fake name with his family.
Boy, this guy sucked.
Or, also alternately, his wife didn't take his last name.
Yeah, that part was possible.
Oh, anyway, Hansel searched the house and didn't find anything.
I didn't find anything, and also I just feel bad. So next on the list is what are we gonna do next? This seems like
Well-
we're going in circles of no info at this point.
we rest again and do the same thing with the blanket.
Gotta think of this logically. Okay, when he first appeared, that was 3 years ago, right? Then it was at the tower, right? Then we killed him there, and then he came back after the thing. Okay, so the day after the tower, where was he? Was that today, or
That was when he was presumably at the house. That's when
okay?
the time period that Page chose to teleport to where he was.
Oh boy.
But we also
I just managed that we just appear in a closed kitchen, fully armed. You there? Did you see a blonde man?
Kitchen?
Yeah, also before teleporting back, I stole a toast.
Jesus.
Oh no. You are going to hell.
I
Uh,
mean,
Oh no, we're
yes,
searching through their
you gotta-
stuff, and we just
I don't
told
think
him.
Paige plans on dying, so it's not much of a threat at this point.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. I don't buy into the whole immortal thing.
Well, actually, did Chari come back?
Oh yeah, she's back.
Oh, thankfully.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she just had
very sick.
she just had like a day off.
Actually, we are. I'm going to check on her if everything is okay.
Oh, hello there, Master Page. What can I do for you this morning?
Hello, Charia. You vanished yesterday. Is everything alright?
Oh, don't worry yourself. My sister had just fallen ill and I was helping to take care of her.
Oh. Uh, okay then.
Family
If
emergency.
you need any help, just warn us.
No worries, but I appreciate the offer.
Oh, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back. Well, it's rather late in the day. Can I make you something?
Yeah, I appreciate something.
Alright, just give me a few moments. And we'll have something prepared.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. Sit at the table.
So we're gonna chill out for another 7 to 8 hours, and
Yep.
then teleport again, but this time with the blanket.
Yes.
Oh boy. I haven't seen a lot of action lately.
You're right, we should
Actually, that's
go.
not true. We spent like a lot of time fighting Jonathan. Never mind. I've seen
So this
plenty
brings
of
up a
action.
good point. I just like grab his shoulder. We should go for a walk, and I just drag him outside with me.
What?
Oh wait, no, I don't go outside. I go out a window. I drag him.
Oh
outside
god!
with me.
Ah! No!
I don't use the front door. I forget. Brill, do you want to come along?
Sure, I
Oh,
suppose.
oh, I fell. Oh, you don't want to
Oh,
fall
Burbage.
wearing heavy armor. Oh, my chest hurts. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna get up. Ah, everything hurts. You didn't have to pull me out. You could have just said we're going.
Reporters like Paige can.
What?
Come along. And I'm just gonna keep on walking like in a random direction.
Okay, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Alright,
The
so
crowd.
where are we being dragged off to?
I want to go to the trade district.
Alright.
We're going back.
As normal civilians, yes.
Oh.
Keep an eye out for that symbol. Second, you can do your magically foolery, and I just kind of do that little magic hands. And I don't know, I guess we can not steal, but obtain something of interest. Is there anything interesting around?
Define interesting. You're amongst the stalls at present.
I assume valuable and easy to steal.
Yes. Pages in my head, it explains it perfectly, yes.
What isn't easy for Woods to steal at this point?
Oh my god, if you can imagine if I got those gloves, oh my god, DM.
Just walks away with somebody's refrigerator. Like, not even being sneaky about it. Just walks
You just
away.
walk into somebody's house and take their fridge.
I can leave.
I mean, the most surprising thing would be to find a fridge in this place.
Listen, if you're rich enough, you can just get an enchanted, like, ice box or something that just never thaws.
True. I mean, like a normal person with a fridge.
Like, fuck, Spoon has a pitcher that just pours infinite cold beer.
That is true. Or infinite mayonnaise.
What does he use that for now that he's gone?
Sandwiches.
He probably just. He's like the guy who uses mayonnaise instead of butter for a grilled cheese.
That's weird.
I've done it a couple times. It's not bad. It's just not as good as butter. Because it's like a good substitute for a fat. It's just like
The
not as
taste
good.
is radically different, and it doesn't soak
Yeah.
into the bread. It
Well,
burns
actually,
the
it does
hell out of
once
your
you apply
pan.
enough heat to it. Nah, you just gotta be right about it.
But yeah, there's lots of the regular stalls selling various trinkets and the occasional oddity.
Huh.
So whatever trinkets I can, pass buying. Buy some fabric. I'll actually pay for those.
Of course you will.
And is there any like forge or not like forge area? You know, like where people blacksmiths and area and such.
We only know of the one blacksmith. This Ironheart, as it were.
You already talked to him, or
I mean, Hansel has been to her a couple times.
you already
So-
know?
Wait, what did I'm something must have got skipped over because my audio's going around a lot. What did I miss?
We're talking
You know the
about the
blacksmith in
blacksmith.
this area.
Oh, the blacksmith. I mean, I went in like once to talk to the guy.
Wow. Way to misgender
Is there any
my guy.
thieves? Is there any thieves' chance or markings anywhere to like
Wait,
you
what?
know?
Person. Guy is in like general term. I'm not
Yeah.
a bigot.
And right in Pride Month. God damn.
What is wrong with you, Hansel?
I'm like actively into men. Leave me alone.
I was just giving you shit. But yeah, it's
I know,
Carolyn
I know you don't. I
Ironheart.
know you don't. Right. I mean, so why do we want to go by the blacksmith?
No. But you already met with them, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I already tried that route. Didn't
Like, I don't know.
didn't get much out of that.
Okay. Is there any like thieves' chants or markings, on areas?
Yeah, there does appear to be some markings leading to a nearby Thieves Guild location over in this area, which Paige already knew about, but he's not here.
He's currently stuffing his stomach.
Huh.
Do you feel breaking into a thieves' guild?
I feel like we'd kind of be like fish out the water there. Well,
Right.
Is it
maybe
really
not,
breaking
actually,
in if you just know thieves can't?
What's
that's
that?
a good point, actually. Yeah.
Like, Boots is a rogue,
Sick.
so no
Yeah.
thieves can't. You just talk your way in.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll be able to learn anything there.
We can.
Probably,
Hold
yeah.
on. Yeah, we can go there. Just don't embarrass yourself too much, When you not do that, you might stand out in a way that is probably distracting.
I'll probably just try not to talk very much.
Yeah, strong silent part. You got this, right?
Yep.
The last time Paige went to a thieves guild, he got arrested soon after.
Those two things were completely unrelated.
Yeah, but still.
At least as far as Paige knows. It's not like a thief sold them out for the reward money or anything.
Now we know.
The deep lore. Listen, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes the reason is because you're stupid and make bad decisions.
Most of the time, that's the reason.
But yeah, we could go check out the Thieves Guild.
What's the
I
harm?
go. Yeah, what's the harm? I disguise myself. I encourage you guys. I don't think you can, Console, so I think I just put dirt on you and mess up your hair.
I think I can create that illusion myself, thank you. Even better, Krell can create that illusion, and she's stellar with illusions.
It's kind of my whole thing.
You would have told me
There
that
you
before I put dirt on you, but okay.
You know what? I'm gonna even do you one better.
Actually, wait.
I'm gonna cast Seeming.
Seeming? That's not one I recognize.
I've only used it once before when I turned into an old lady. But, yeah, I could choose any number of targets any number of creatures I can see within range, and for 8 hours, I can change what they look like completely.
I mean, that works, yeah.
Do that. I leave it to your creativity, Krill.
What do I want to make Hansel look like? What the
I
hell
don't
is
like
his
the
name?
implications.
Hold on. I have the perfect idea, I just can't remember what his name is. Got it. Alright, you are now the spitting image of American actor Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott?
Yeah, the guy known for playing cowboys.
Oh,
Like, as soon as you heard his voice, you recognized him immediately.
Probably. I'm looking at him and I feel like I've seen this guy before, but
The
let's see, what's he
description
been in?
from Wikipedia says he's a North American actor known for his movies by his characteristic voice and his mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, he played the cowboy.
He plays a cowboy, basically fucking everything.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Hell,
go
he
through
was
this list and
also
see
a
if I've
cowboy
seen
in, you
any-
know, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
First
Does
one's
he only
First
accept
one's good.
papers that
Can't
he's
really
a cowboy,
recommend
or
the
he
second.
just
He was in a
Yes.
movie called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot.
Yeah, that was actually a recent movie.
It was
What
in
the
2018. He was in a movie called I Am Patrick Swayze. I'm just going through trying to see if I recognize any of these movies.
You never saw
He
the
was in
Big
the-
Lebowski?
No.
Did you just not watch, like, any classic media?
I don't watch
You-
movies.
What is wrong with you?
He was in the 2019 version of Lady and the Tramp. He was in Mission Impossible.
You're very lucky we are a few countries away, because I would force you to watch movies that wasn't the case.
And I don't know. I haven't seen any of these movies.
seen Tombstone.
Jesus.
I know it's another cowboy movie, but that's like the one cowboy movie everyone watches.
Well, not me.
Now I want to watch the Tombstone again. Thank you, Woods.
I'm trying to think of any of these that relate to you, and I'm not finding anything.
God, I love westerns.
Down the prequel. Or no, it was 1883, I think it was called. Yeah.
All this movie knowledge is catching up with me.
You don't watch movies.
I don't.
So speaking of random movie knowledge, apparently Michael Keaton plans on reprising his role as Batman again.
Yeah, in the Flash
Really?
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
I kinda like the Robert Pattinson Batman.
Michael Keaton Batman movies were always my favorite. They're a little more campy, but it goes back to their TV origins when Adam West played the character.
TV and comic, honestly.
Yeah.
Silver Age Batman was very campy.
I think recently they made a reference to the Adam West one where he was randomly saved by having shark repellent.
Yeah. Why not?
But yeah, as we make our way to the Thieves Guild and hopefully can glean some information, that is where we're going to end for the week.
Boy,